There's only one type of individual that goes around collecting other people's children's pictures. And you know what that is, don't you, Richie? You know what you are, don't you, Richie? And you know what you're going to be known as, don't you, Richie? That's what you're going to be known as. Sunshine, I swear to God, I'm going to ruin your life. I am going to ruin your fucking days. I'm going to ruin your life forever and ever and ever. That ain't a threat, that's a fucking promise. Because when you're found guilty of doing what you've done here, yeah, the whole of Exeter are going to realise what you are. Yeah, and I'm going to let them know. I'm going to let them know, Sunshine, what you are. I'm going to do it in a spectacular way as well. That's the game changer, you see. That's the game changer. When you're found guilty of what you're doing, the whole of Exeter's going to know that you're a paedophile. When you're found guilty, not before, not during, just afterwards. And I'm going to make sure that they know everything about you. Good morning, Joanne, alright? And then I'm going to do it to the rest of you. And I don't care, I'm going to say it publicly as well. Yeah? The people that are in that group and sharing pictures of other people's kids, I actually classify them as paedophiles. No, the lot of them. You know, you got no business posting people's families on your sick little page. Got no right whatsoever in exposing my daughter into your sick little world. That's why I'm going to ruin you, Richie. Have I slept? Yeah, I've slept. Am I worried? No, not really. Because now you've done it, Richie. You've just proven what I've said about you all along. That you're the type of man that goes around stealing kiddies' pictures, yeah? And I reckon you do it for your own sexual gratification. Not because you're gay or anything like that, because you just find it quite funny and quite a turn on with abusing other people's children. I think that's quite a safe assumption to say, because you're not man enough to pick on the adults, are you? You ain't no man at all, sunshine. No man on God's green earth, right, ever starts on kids. You do, and so do the rest of you. You know what I mean? You're non-entities. You're not even human beings. You know, you're disgusting. You're the pit of disgusting. You're nothing. You're nothing, sunshine. Still gonna come to my door now, are you? I doubt it. I doubt it. Because I will catastrophically change your life if you do. And if you want to carry on being gobby, I will change you, your face, your body, your everything. I'll contort it into such angles that you'll never be able to walk again. I will promise you that, if you want to come to my door. You're going to still make your idle little threats then, eh? Against me? I'm coming round to you, I'm going to do this, yeah, are you really? I won't need that dog of mine, I'm telling you. He's staying right out of the fray. He is. No, ain't a threat. I ain't threatening to come round to your door, but you threatened to come round mine, and I'm just telling you, now you've done that, I wouldn't. Sunshine, I really wouldn't. I'm good. I am good. We had a lovely evening last night, didn't we, Huey? Hey? We had a nice time, didn't we? Up the hilly thing. Obviously, I will be calling the police about this matter. Obviously. That was probably somebody I used to talk to, and I will be going through the messages. And if I've sent that to anybody, you're a candidate for those that shared that with him. So, has anybody got the answer? What type of person collects other people's kiddies' photographs and posts them online? What type of person is that? Well, to my mind, that's a paedophile. Ever so sorry. And now you've been sort of like, you know, people are looking into the fact that you've actually posted an underage girl on there. The fact you haven't given the police all your devices is another thing. So you're perverting the course of justice, you see. That's why when I found my decoy phone back there, I handed it in straight away. I thought the police had taken it. Had I not handed that phone in and they'd realised that I'd had it and could go online, yeah, then I could be guilty of withholding evidence, therefore perverting the course of justice. You know? Never mind, eh? Never mind. But then we have got you on open admittance actually bloody splurting that out. You idiot. What was it? Oh no, they're my mums. They're my mums. Sounds like bloody Frank Spencer on acid, doesn't it? But when you're convicted, Sunshine, I'm going to have a field day with you. I ain't going to stop. Once or twice a week, I'm going to make damn sure I'm going to be posting into one of your local pages, Sunshine. Make damn sure of it. But nothing I'll be saying is libelous, you see. You know, you've had a good run. You've been abusing people for 3 years flat. You know. I think that's more to do with boredom and the state of your head, more to do with anything else. You know, it must take some real effort to be that nasty. It must take a sublime amount of effort to go to the lengths that you lot do to make people's lives a misery. You're sick. You are sick. I'll tell you something now, sunshine, I'm a hell of a lot sicker than you are. And in bad ways. So bad they're deemed good. Because I only ever use that when I'm, when it's justified. I'm sure Mr. Whitwer will be putting you on his site as well. When you're found guilty of this, the official UK database. You know? The correct one. The man's life's work, you know? Something else that you want to tear the hell out of. You've been fighting hunters. You really have been fighting paedophile hunters all the way through. This is quite strange, really, because who's the only type of person that sort of like goes against any hunt? Well, you know, the way that you have, attacking hunters the way you have. You've got a problem with people protecting kids, mate. That's what you've got. Probably because you want access to them yourself, and we're ruining your fun. I don't care if the fucking police come along and pick me up. I really don't care. You're sick and you're disgusting. But at least you know I don't lie. At least you know I don't lie. My daughter is actually studying for a PhD as we speak. Well, maybe not now. But knowing her, you don't know. Knowing her the way I do, he might be. So I don't know if you know. I heard last night you've got a kid. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But you know, do you think I'd ever do that to your kid? Do you think I'd start attacking your child? Get out of town. I'd never start any kid of yours. None of yours. The social services do need to take a look at you all though. The ones with you with children. And they got to make some decisions on whether you keep them or not. Quite frankly, that one's out my hands. But anybody that I've named, got kids, you know what? You need to be asked questions about your conduct as a human being, let alone a parent. Once Chris gets a whiff of you being in this type of trouble and you're convicted, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine him hanging back either, to be honest with you. Your life in Exeter is going to become hell for having that conviction. I'm coming from a, well, I mean, it's basically a town, really. I know it's a city, but it's town-sized, isn't it? So really, Exeter's only really a town. It's not that big. And coming from small towns and growing up in a small town in the southwest of England, I know how mardy and how nasty they are. Especially if you labelled with that, you ain't going to be able to live in peace, dude. You ain't. So I can't imagine the local kids and the teenagers around there having any truck with you. Doing what you've done. There's going to be no holds barred on you, sunshine. I mean, you won't be able to walk through Exeter City Centre. You're not going to be able to do what I can't do at the moment. Very easily. Thanks to you and your poison. But then this is, like I said, you're the one that's posting people's kiddies pictures up, and that Moern is as well, and the rest of you are clapping and loving it as you go along. There's people even that like that picture on your post, and they're as sick as you. Oh yeah, look, we're just going to like the fact that he's exposed somebody else's child. I mean, when you're thinking from that type of angle, you've got to sort of like wonder about the idiots that actually follow that Ashley as well, and that Mulhern, and that Richie. The three worst ones, those three. Now we've got evidence of you being admin of that UK database page. Dude, you're fucked. So, like I said before, if I were you, I would be walking down to that police station, sunshine, and I'd be admitting what you've done. Because then you might not get a prison sentence. I stress might not. In fact, I don't care whether you do or you don't, because I tell you what, for what you've done, I'd rather be bound up safe inside than walk round Exeter, dude. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back, alright? I'll come back and talk a bit more. But yeah, give me 10 minutes.